Hello again, everybody. Tom from Bids.com. I got Matt from Genova Burns. We're in this lovely stadium. We're talking NIL. We're talking sports. We're talking lawsuits. We're talking legal issues. We're talking high school sports. We talk about the college level. Let's bring in high schools. How has the NIL scene changed high school sports, good, bad, and the ugly?
Sure. So I've got a couple different answers to this, and I'll try to keep things concise. It's changed high school sports in a few different ways, or it's impacted high school sports in a few different ways. One of which is high schoolers, depending on various state laws, high schoolers themselves can actually monetize their own NIL. I know that in certain states, they tried to use the NIL laws, or the changing NIL framework, as a way to give themselves an advantage by, for example, passing a state law that says, if you're a high schooler and you commit to an in-state school, you can start making money off your name, image, and likeness as soon as you commit to the school, right? So you can imagine if you're a really good sophomore or junior in high school and you're trying to figure out where you might want to continue your athletic career, and if you commit to an in-state school, you can start signing NIL deals immediately as a high schooler. That might be a pretty good incentive for you, right? That might allow you to put a couple $1,000s in your pocket or so as a high schooler. And, that way it keeps talent in state, and, it benefits everybody involved. Another way that it has impacted high school sports, or at least that people are maybe somewhat concerned about, is, people are starting to be concerned about the possibility that high schoolers will start to sit out of games in high school in order to save themselves for college, in order to maintain their ability to earn the most NIL compensation that they can. I'm not sure if we're seeing that a lot yet. That may be more, more of a concern than a real thing that's actually happening. But I've seen, questions with regard to high school teams, questions about whether or not it makes sense for high school teams to kind of coordinate with each other and say, look, we give out X number of dollars in scholarships. You give out 2X in scholarships. Maybe it makes sense for us to kind of coordinate this so that we don't have a scenario where one school just has a natural advantage because they're giving out so much in scholarship money that they're able to attract all of the talent from a particular area. Really what you're talking about is kind of sort of creating something close to a salary cap, or something close to a spending limit, where schools might not necessarily be allowed to give out quite as much in scholarship money as they would originally be, as they might otherwise give out. But the way that NIL will ultimately affect high school sports, it is highly dependent on the state. It's highly dependent on state laws, and we've really kind of yet to see it trickle down all the way. But I think we will probably within the next few years.
There you are, folks. That's it for next week. Make sure to come back. We're going to be talking U8 girls soccer, how NIL is impacting that. That's it from today.